surprising.
From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Minnesota Twins. So almost ready to get underway, and today's starter, Louie Varland.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
First pitch, 640.
Tatis waits.
2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Tatis runs. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Oh, he gloves it. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score, and it's 1-0. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's Manny Machado, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score. It's 2-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Juan Soto now. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season.
Keep him right there.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
Two one now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And the 1-0. Hammer, base hit. One run across. Coming around third is Soto. Correa with a relay home. Safe at the plate. And it's 4-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
No outs. Runner on second. Here's a rocket out to left. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 5-0. And he's there with a double.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Louie Varland will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Padres have chased the starter, Bailey Ober. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So a man aboard next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
High fly ball out to center field. Taylor on his way over. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Some power, but low on base and ranking towards the bottom in runs per game.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Kepler going back on this one. Makes a leaping grab for the out. Runner tags and goes to third.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting 9, the catcher, Austin Nola.
And now it's Austin Nola. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And a good eye there.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Polanco tosses to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Twins coming to bat. Back here at the ballpark, and on the mound now, Michael Wacha.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first, and now for the Twins, Max Kepler.
The right fielder.
When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Oh, and 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Now Correa up to hit. There's the strike up high. That's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Going to count 1-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
The 0-1.
1-1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Count full.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
The father never left him. He did it for the brethren. I kept it all smiles like Preston when they pressed in with their questions.
Top of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ober back to work. Fernando Tatis Jr. What a talent. What a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1999.
Yeah, if this kid could just stay healthy, he could be one of the greatest to play the game.
So 2 strikes on Tatis.
Ball.
And that's outside.
1-2.
And it's even
Ball.
up.
That's it.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Man at first. Jake Cronenworth will hit next. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The pitch. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So they're at the corners now. Here's Machado. He doubled home a run in his first AB. There's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
This one popped up. Polanco makes the grab, one down.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That misses, and it's 1-0. Tatis, the runner at third. Cronenworth at first, one gone. Liner, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Cronenworth around third. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. It's 7-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
1 out, runner at second. It's Xander Bogaerts now. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. And takes low for ball 1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
There's a swing and a drive. Gallo ranging back, looking up, and one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 8-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Matt Carpenter now at the plate. Doubled his first time up. And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. That's in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they now lead by 9.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Yohan Duran comes on now, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. In there for strike one. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Back to the mound. Tosses to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 9 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff.
The first baseman.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. And 1-2.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. The throw to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, they didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. This one chopped to first. And Polanco is out.
Batting 6. The third baseman. Jose.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next one off the plate inside.
1 ball,
and
1
1-1. Base hit, left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's Joey Gallo. Good power, not great in the OBP department. This to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back in Minnesota, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Nola. The pitch. Duran, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
And the 3-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Ground ball left side. Whips it to Kirilloff. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
And the batter
Jr.
will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And first offering is fouled off.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake.
Two out,
Cronenworth.
space is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
In the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Good eye right there.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Cronenworth at second with 2 down. Out towards right center field. Taylor makes the catch, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 9 and the Twins nothing. As we go to the last of the third, here's Christian Vasquez. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that one off the outside edge.
2-up.
On the ground to third. Throw over to Cronenworth, and Vasquez is gone.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Michael Taylor.
And here is Michael A. Taylor.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Max Kepler at the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. Kepler measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Germany. First offering misses the mark.
Germany actually ranks near the top of Europe in terms of producing MLB talent. There's several players born in Germany active in the league right now.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. Hit in the air, right field. Tatis makes the play, and it's out number 3. Twins retired in short order, and they're down 9-0. Back at Target Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Juan Soto. The right-hander back to work. That one missed. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
Next offering down in the dirt.
2-0.
That one at triple digits.
2-1.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss. Here comes a pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back. That one is gone. Juan Soto goes deep. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 10-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Smoked on the ground to second. Polanco tosses to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So digging in now for San Diego, Matt Carpenter, 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Hits the top of the wall. The relay to third. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and a guy's worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Now at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. Can't field it cleanly. To first, and he beats it.
The center fielder.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Runner at first with 2 away. Trent Grisham, the next to hit. That pitch in for a strike, and that is strike 1.
He's going.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
One and 2 now. Sets him down looking. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. It's now 10-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The wind of the pitch. In the air, right side. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter.
Here's Byron Buxton. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Did not go. That smash towards center. Grisham hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in. Nothing across here this half. We've played 4. It's the Padres 10 and the Twins nothing. Giovanni Moran gets handed the rock out of the pen. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
And a pitch. And that's too high.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Kicks and deals. That one missing inside. Line drive to short and caught.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yes, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
And here it comes. That one pushed foul. And now the lefty got him. That's out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Cronenworth in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. With Tatis, you think about his dad. Fernando Sr. played 11 years in the big leagues, and right now we see so many sons of former big league players playing in the big leagues, the likes of Biggio and Bichette and Guerrero, along with Tatis. Next pitch off the play. Now 2-2. Three-two now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And that one's gone. Jake Cronenworth will touch them all. And they add on. It's 11-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled, did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Here's Manny Machado, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. So 2 balls and no strikes.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
There's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Next offering way off the plate. Juan Soto in the San Diego on deck circle. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Goes down looking. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The next offering misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. Jorge Polanco goes deep. Third home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 11-1.
See how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Next to hit, Jose Miranda. Doubled in his first AB. That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Smash down the left field line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily.
2 hits for him in this one. Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Flied out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. And fouled off. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two and two. And that one a little bit high. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Miranda, the lead runner out at second. Gallo on at first with nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. On the ground, could be two. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Goes to second for one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Just some things we shoot. Oh, cool.
Michael A. Taylor, the next twin up to hit. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now batting Max Kepler. This one high in the air to left center. Grisham makes the catch, and that'll do it. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We're through 5. You're dialed into the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he's the reigning home run derby champion. And that one clips the corner. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr., and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
Next pitch way upstairs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Bogarts in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And he deals. And that's a little high. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Stepping in for San Diego, Matt Carpenter. That misses, and that is ball 1. That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Called strike right there. First and second here, no outs. Now it hits him in the chest. Coming around third is Soto. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Ha-Sung Kim. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Bogarts on third. Carpenter at first with no outs. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Going to count 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And down on strikes. And the Padres waste a chance. Next for the Padres, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's the ball low.
Runners are at the corners. One away. The next pitch misses. And now 3-1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
3-1 now. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taylor puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and the lead continues to grow.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Jorge Alcala on to pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next to hit, Austin Nola. Ball one low. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Safe at second. And now a man into scoring position.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, should have had it.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ripped on a line. Gallo makes the grab, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Padres on top 13-1. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa.
Shortstop, Correa.
Wacha back to work. And he takes a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Up next for the swing, the designated hitter.
So man aboard, Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Ball one there. The 1-0. There's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Oh, great stop. The throw over to Kim. One. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
The first baseman, number 19.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Kirilloff getting ready to hit. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next pitch is inside, 2-0. There's a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down. Jorge Polanco digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Rips that one to right. And Polanco is out. And that is that. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
The pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Emilio Pagan warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Miranda. Jump throw. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. That's a strike. It's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Way high.
Ball, that's up.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first is in time. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First pitch, not close. And the slider catches the zone. And that one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to Kirilloff. Machado out of the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Padres lead it 13-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And the 0-2. That one is upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And the righty deals. In the dirt. Nola fires over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for Minnesota.
And now it's Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1.
Gallo.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And downstairs. The wind to kick the 2-0. And that's in the dirt.
3-0.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. In there for strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Gallo over at first with 1 away. And a base hit into right center field. Gallo around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Michael A. Taylor will hit next. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. First and third, 1 down. And it's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Domingo Tapia up and loosening in the pen. Martinez getting cranked up as well. 1-1 now. This one in the air right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Play it home. He's safe. It's 13-2. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Max Kepler.
Kepler.
And that one in the air center field. Grisham makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. Padres lead it 13-2. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's Juan Soto.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And the right-hander back to work. And ball one.
1-0.
Slap the other way, foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Right-handed reliever. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. It's a double, his fourth hit of the game.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under it to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One down. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's in there for strike one. One out and a runner at second. And a pitch. In the air to left center. Gallo right there to make the grab. Out number 2.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Makes the catch, inning over. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Domingo Tapia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tapia.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
For the Twins, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball.
1-0.
There's the strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next pitch is outside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first, Byron Buxton. The next Twin up to hit. That's outside, and that's ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Good eye right there. Movement in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Correa gets his lead at first with nobody out. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Kirilloff. First offering misses the mark. No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Here's a 2-1. And a base hit up the middle. Correa on his horse and coming home. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Jorge Polanco, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. No outs. Runners at first and third. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grisham pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. In comes the run from third. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for Minnesota, no left field.
First and second, 1 out. Joey Gallo, the next Twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. And a pitch. The punch out there. Now 2 out.
The catcher, number 8.
So here's Christian Vasquez. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch.
2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slice to right and foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Padres on top, 13-4. Back at Target Field, we go to the 9th. So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. Alcala back to work. Strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That takes care of Grisham. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Austin Nola. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Right side. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That one's in there, 0-1. outside corner. There's a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. That ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Padres lead it 13-4. Welcome back, bottom of the ninth, and here is Michael A. Taylor. The pitch. That's a slider for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Misses off the plate. Ball 2. Ground ball up the middle. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. So up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Righty delivers. In the air, out towards left center. Grisham hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
And at first, here's Carlos Correa.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
Taylor leads off first with one away. Double play ball to second. On to Bogarts. Back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
13-4 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Think I lost my mind. Reality so hard to find. When the devil trying to call your line, I always shine, even when the light dim. No, I ain't God, but I'm feeling just like him. Oh, don't trip. See, I was in the whip riding me and my. He was listening to us, no one else. That's it. That's a flex, just a bit. Let me talk, man. Say my head got bit. Yeah. Well, listen, man, world has made me crazy. Might just turn around to 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no babies. The devil on my doorstep being so shady.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.